Good evening. How are we doing?
Thank you. Thank you. So congratulations on the success of PlayStation. It's going really well for you guys.
Yeah, we're pleased, but you know, this is a long race, and we're just at the earliest of stages. The success that we're having with PlayStation 4, we're now over 7 million units installed around the world, and that is way above anything that Wii or any other console, that's Wii as in WE, or any other console have achieved at any time in the past. In terms of the future, I think we got a good glimpse of the future on Monday night at the press conference in terms of a great lineup of games for 2014, 2015, but also a story of innovation and you know, some of the glimpses that we gave of PlayStation TV, of Morpheus, and of PlayStation Now, I think, you know, painted a really interesting picture for the future. Some of it immediate, some of it longer term.
If PS Now is available in your area, all you need to do is get a DualShock 3 and you're able to play our vast catalog of games.
So PlayStation Now in Europe, how's it going to look? You know, you've used a very important word there: fragmentation, ISPs, different broadband capabilities. You know, broadband in you know, let's say in Amsterdam is rather different to broadband in Naples, and we have to get around that. And you know, when we launch a PlayStation service, it has to be of proper PlayStation quality. We're not going to launch something that's not good, and when you have these environmental factors that are outside of Sony's control, it makes it difficult. But we're working on it. Nothing to announce today, but if you guys come along to Gamescom, I'm hopeful that we might be able to say something about PlayStation Now in Europe then.
We'll use the open beta, continue to listen to your feedback, and gather insights about your experience with the service.
And you know, issues such as latency are things that we are working through very carefully. And you know, the rollout of PlayStation Now has to be tempered in order to accommodate these issues that are somewhat outside of our control, or they're entirely outside of our control. And you know, it's one of the things I've spoken about quite a lot in the past is a move from these sort of old world closed vertical systems into a, you know, into a more kind of horizontal open world, and that's great and very exciting because, you know, PlayStation Now, the list of potential consumers who can enjoy PlayStation games is vastly multiplied, but it is difficult, you know, and we have to deal with challenges that we haven't had to deal with before, when all you did was put a disc into a disk drive, and that's pretty easy in comparison. So yeah, it's hard, and we have to work through them very carefully and very attentively.
Millions of PS4 owners are using the likes of Netflix, Amazon Instant Video, Hulu Plus, and Music Unlimited.
We are from the Netherlands, which is just a small country, and still we always get left behind with many new services.
Well, you know, if you look at next-gen consoles, we were very happy and very proud to launch PlayStation 4 in the Netherlands, along with every other major European country on November the 29th, and that was only 2 weeks after the launch in North America, which was the lead market, and it was significantly ahead of Japan. So we had our console in the Netherlands before PlayStation 4 was introduced in Sony's homeland, and you know, I can think of other consoles that are not yet available in the Netherlands. So you know, we like the Netherlands. We try to look after you guys. You've been great PlayStation fans over many years, and we want that to continue. So we do look after you, I think.
All right, kid. Let's go do it.
Okay, so you have PlayStation TV coming up, PlayStation Now coming up, and so many great games for later this year. But there's also this this feeling that many big games are being postponed. So what are the big pillars for Sony PlayStation for this fall, this holiday season?
Well, you know, the list is quite a long one. You're right that a number of games have slipped out of 2014 and will be published in 2015, which is going to make 2015 a great year. But this year, the list is a good one. It's a long one from our own studios. We have Little Big Planet 3, and we have Drive Club, and we have some additional content for Infamous Second Son, and we also have SingStar, which you know, we're very excited about some of the innovation with SingStar. So that's a fairly robust lineup from Sony. From third parties, it really kicks off, I think, with Destiny early in September, and you know, then the list starts to be a long and impressive one. So you'll have FIFA at the end of September, and then you get into Assassin's Creed and Far Cry 4 from Ubisoft. More from EA, you have Battlefield, the new Battlefield franchise, which looks really interesting, really exciting. Call of Duty. I mean, the list is a long one, and these are all, you know, AAA games that are coming to PS4 before the end of this year. So 2014 is going to be good.
I'm not like everybody.